Hello, and welcome to another episode of TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 793, coming to you live from Bangkok, somewhere nowhere, Thailand, here at DevCon 7, day 0, end of the day, getting ready for the start of a new day. It has been an all-night affair of events and craziness. Let's just say the events that we went to, we started our day off with DuneCon opening talks. With the first talk we went to was with Vitalik and sort of his view of where Ethereum is, where it's going. Sort of made more on what the usability of apps, was a big piece, and how easy Web2 companies can make a blockchain introduction and what they can do. Made a lot of people bullish on yesterday and to start the day. And then to go with it, followed up next, we went over to, got to talk with some of the great people over at WorldCoin, at Dune. And then on top of that, got to then go over to SheFi. Huge shout out to everyone over at SheFi and all the amazing builders there. We had to go visit our friends over at Harpy, which was a blast to see them doing some really cool things on-chain security. I'd keep your eyes on those peeps. If you're not checking out what Harpy is doing for wallet security, go check them out. But one of the really cool last talks was from Lido and some of the new permissionless protocol pieces that are coming up for individual stakers as well as institutional stakers. And so there's some really cool pieces coming into play that will really help sort of give everyone a fair chance. And huge shout out to Lido for what they're building out. After that, we then went over to the Cosmos event. We missed some of our connections over at like Kepler. And unfortunately, there was no one from Leap there, but got to connect with some of the other app chains that are building in Cosmos, which was really cool. Huge shout out to what Neutron is doing. Really interesting stuff there. Being around GigaBrains is just always a fun thing. After that, then went to, I think, Polkadot Sub-Zero for a little bit. Got to talk with some of the builders and devs within Sub-Zero, within Polkadot ecosystem, some of the really cool things coming out. After Polkadot Sub-Zero, went to Crypto Mondays. We had to go to Crypto Mondays. I do not remember the gentleman's name, but Lou got to interview the lead and designer and builder of Moloch DAO, and sort of like the early days of Moloch and what they did with Ethereum, and then during the big hack, remembering that, but then also talking about the early days of Tornado Cash and everything there, which was really cool. Moloch DAO is doing a 50 ETH grant match to the legal teams for Tornado Cash, which is really something cool that they have going on right now. But then ended up having to call that short after talking to some really cool builders that are doing some really cool things. Got to run into the Splice team again. Love running into Splice. Some interesting projects doing some cool things with some metastables that I really think is sort of cool, an innovative approach towards changing the, approach towards the borrow and lender look. And so I think that there's a really cool, that might be some cool things there. Finally ended up dinner with everyone from an AI to meme coins to Eigen Foundation, and just an amazing night. Huge shout out to the team over at Focal DAO. And, that was 8 people that we ended up closing the restaurant, have 9 people and closing the restaurant down and having a great night talking before, the next round of hooligan shenanigans that get us to here. There was a lot. Bangkok is amazing. The food is delicious. We have to get ready to head over to day one of DevCon. So we're going to go do some really awesome interviews, and we will see you there. I want to thank everyone for joining us on Player One Taco, YouTube, Xerox Degens, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Telegram, Rumble, Kick, On-Chain, via Unlonely, on LinkedIn. And as always, Disclosure Crypto, Gari Network. Oh my gosh, you totally, GM, you've missed it. I did cover Gari Network. Talked about last week when connected with the team. You'll find me in the Telegram chat if you are in. So I have some questions on Gari. I've reached out to the teams to sort of talk to them about it. But I'm also in Chingari now as well. So Gari is doing some cool SocialFi stuff. Might be a big play there. But I have questions, and so I've reached out to different teams about that. So disclosure, I gotta say, I blame that all on you. All my questions are because of you, man. So I hope you're doing well. But we hope that everyone is having a great day. We will see you all tomorrow. And as always, we end up with our two favorite things, our words of wisdom and the greatest worst knock-knock joke on the face of the planet. Our words of wisdom are always the same. A closed mouth cannot be fed, and you cannot feed a closed mouth, meaning if no one knows you're looking for opportunity will never come a knocking. If opportunity does come knocking and no one answers, it's going to keep on walking. And with that, we end with the greatest worst knock-knock joke on the face of the planet, and that is, knock, knock. Who's there?